Hello, it's Mr. Kamen here, and I wanted to go over a program that we're going to be doing to celebrate Hour of Code Week, which is coming up. And the program that we're going to be doing is going to look like this. I'll show you the sample program that I made between my friends here. This over here is the Flying Dutchman, and over here is my friend Prickly Pete. And so this is the Flying Dutchman's dialogue, which is basically what they would say through the program. And this is what Prickly Pete says. And so if we go up here to this green flag, it starts it from the beginning. Hello, where am I? Where is my green forest? Where are my trees, flowers, and bushes? You're at my home in Dinosaur Land. We have cacti and volcanoes. I like to roar. That's very nice. However, I miss my home. Can you get me back home? By the way, my name is Flying Dutchman. What is your name? My name is Prickly Pete. Very nice to meet you. Let's see about getting you home. So there you go, that's my start. So I wanted to show you where we're going to be going to do this. If we go to program dialogue between characters, this is the scene that you're going to be at over here. And then you go over here to starter project. And so some of these applications are really cool. This is a program called Scratch. And what you can do with Scratch is you can make up characters, you can do dialogue, and you can also make music, do all sorts of really, really cool stuff with this program. And so I'm going to go over a couple things real quick. So over here, like if I took sprite 1 over here and I looked at the sprite, a sprite is basically like a character that you can make. And so if you go to costumes, and then basically you can choose your characters, like you can be the cat, you could be my friend over here, the Flying Dutchman, you could be a singer, you could be all sorts of really, really cool things. There's also a dancer over here. So I'm going to have this person be the dancer. I'm going to have a second sprite or a second character, and I'll have this one be the snowman. Okay? So I have my characters here of my character of the dancer over here, and I have my snowman. And so these are the characters that we would have. The next thing we would do is we could always go to the backdrop. The backdrops over here are really cool because you can have all sorts of different things. You can have like the Arctic, baseball, basketball court. I'm going to go beach Malibu because I'm really cold and I could use a nice look at the Malibu beach over there. I believe that's California. So that's very, very nice. Kind of an odd place for the snowman, but that's okay. So what we would do next is we go over here to code. And the code here has different things that we can do. What I would first do over here is if you go to events, the events over here is where if you press the green flag over here, that green flag would start the whole program. And then that's a way that you can get to from events. The green flag will get you to that program. Other things over here that you can go to, if you go to looks, you can get into character trace where characters can say various things. And so you want to go say, maybe you have a couple different things over here for sprite number 2 to say. And then if you want to go back to the other character over here, you would go over here to start this character's work over here. So the dancer. So maybe I would go back here to the events again. I would go over here to the flag. I would do that. And then I would also go over here to the look section and maybe get a couple other sayings over here as well. Now, it's very important that for these characters, when you're going back and forth between a couple of characters, you want to make sure that you count like the number of seconds you have in between each dialogue because you don't want them to overlap themselves on here. So what I'd have over here is like if I have 4 seconds over here where the character talks, over here, I would probably want to have a wait. If I go over to the orange section over here, it would be a wait section. and that wait over here, I'd say for about maybe 5 seconds. And you can play with this and troubleshoot this process as you go through the program. Because if this particular character, if the snowman waits 5 seconds, it'll be plenty of time. It'll be a 1 second overlap for this character to finish up 4 seconds of dialogue, if that makes sense. And so these are different things that you can do with the program. And what's kind of nice is that you can go back over here. If you go back over here to the program, there's some different videos that you can see as well. Not only my video, but you can see other people's videos over here as well. There's different transcripts that you can do over here. And so there's adding music to the story. You can add a third sprite if you want, a third character, switch backdrops, okay, which is what the background looks like, maybe even change costumes. And there's 2 basic videos over here that you guys will be going over here, the introduction to dialogue that you can see as well on this website. And I'm going to be sharing this in the information, so you'll have access to this information. And then over here is also another program for dialogue that gives you about a 5-minute presentation on dialogue as well. And then you have my program on dialogue as well that can help you out with this. So I hope this was helpful as far as an introduction. And that ought to do it for this particular sequence. I hope you get a chance to maybe even explore ahead of time before class. Take care.